Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? Happy Friday night, people. The weekend is here. How's everybody doing? What is going on? Play-by-play, new series, new games. Blue Jays, Yankees, big series here, folks. Division rivals, Blue Jays in first place. Yankees trying to play catch-up here in the division. Let's see what they do in this series after a nail-biting series against the Houston Astros, in which they won 2 out of 3. How do they perform against the Blue Jays tonight? Do me a favor, folks. Make sure you all go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all think. How many innings does Cam Schlittler pitch? And shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. What is going on, everybody? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's ready for the weekend. Hopefully it was a short week for a lot of you since it was Labor Day on Monday. So, but how's everybody doing? Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. The game will start here in a few minutes. We got Railbird, first person in the building. What is going on? Katie, how are you? We got John the Beagle Dad, what is up? Who else we got in the building? We got Daniel Barry, what is going on? Peanuts in the building. So we got a few folks in the building. So big game about to start here shortly. So let's see once again how the Yankees are going to do tonight against the Blue Jays. It's going to be a tough series, kind of like what we discussed in the pregame. It's not to take this team lightly at all. And the other game I want to pay attention to is definitely the Red Sox. And they're playing against Arizona actually later tonight. So they're going to be in Arizona playing against the Diamondbacks. So we'll see how the Red Sox do there. The Mariners, let's see. You got the Mariners and Rays. I'm going to see who they're playing. So the Mariners are going to play the Braves. Rays are playing the Guardians. So that's a game to watch out for. And then you got Texas and Houston because Texas is still in it too. So Texas showdown between the Astros and Rangers. Those games will be playing in Arlington. So we'll pay attention to a few of the scores. What up, CeeLo? What's going on, dude? Joseph is in the building. Petruzzi's in the building. What's up there, gents? So big games here, folks. This is a big series. Yankees are they're currently 3 games behind the Blue Jays right now. A sweep would be a tie for the division, but if the Yankees could win 2 out of 3, that would be amazing. If they could get 2 out of 3, they'll be within a game. But again, we'll see how it turns out. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough series. So. What's up, Itchy? What's going on? John White's in the building. What's going on? Make sure you all hit the like button on the way in. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Cecilia? So I won't be ending the live stream soon, Cecilia. You're stuck here for 3 hours. What up, Ray? How's it going? All right, and Cam Schlittler is making his way out to the dugout with pitching coach Matt Blake there. Game is about to begin here shortly. Showing a view of Yankee Stadium. Looks like a beautiful night out there. So, Steelo says the pressure is on. The entire media is saying we need 2 out of 3 to have a chance, I believe. Yeah, they definitely need 2 out of 3. No doubt, Cecilia. Yeah, so I think tonight's definitely going to be the precedence. Like how the Yankees perform tonight will set the precedence for the rest of the series. Yes, indeed, folks. CeeLo says 7-5. I think my score prediction was 6-5. Yeah, indeed, D's channel. And the game will begin here shortly. So starting lineup for the Blue Jays. So George Springer, Addison Barger, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho, Alejandro Kirk, Nathan Lucas, Ernie Clement, Andres Jimenez, Kevin Gossman, starting pitcher. 11-10 record career versus the Yankees. So he's faced the Yankees a lot. Yankees have had a lot of success against him, but he's also had success against the Yankees. Hey, Miss 1000, what's up? Margaret's in the building. What's up, Ronald? How are you? Appreciate you all coming in. Yankees about to take the field here shortly. Oh, Scherzer throwing on Sunday. Okay, to go up against Max Fried. Makes sense. Let me lower the volume a little bit here. Game. And it looks like the Yankees are taking the field. Aaron Judge making his way to right field. Great to have him back out there. So, but according to Aaron Boone, he's still going to split his time with Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees take the field, Schlittler is going to be on the mound, taking his warm-ups. What's up, Stephen B? So 9 starts for Schlittler, 2-2 record, 2.61 ERA, 48 in the third innings. Gave up 6 home runs. Opponents average 226. So it'll be a big test here for Cam Schlittler. Let's see how he does in his second time around meeting the Blue Jays. For sure, Itchy. Nice, Stephen B. Yeah, I saw those pictures you sent yesterday. Pretty cool. Cecilia, looks like your Dodgers are playing the Orioles this weekend. Looks like that game has started. Yankees defense. Bellinger, Grisham, Judge in the outfield. McMahon, Caballero, Jazz, Goldschmidt in the infield. Rice is at the dish. Stanton is DHing. Schlittler on the mound. Let me pull up the game cast here, so that way you all can follow along. Yo, shout out to my guy Ace. What up, Ace? I'll pay a visit to Ace's page here, live streaming here in a minute. It looks like George Springer will be stepping to the plate. He'll lead things off for the Toronto Blue Jays. So game 1 of the series. Here we go, folks. George Springer going to lead things off here for the Blue Jays. He's ready to go. Schlittler's ready to go. Umpire says play ball. And the game is officially underway. Schlittler sets on the first pitch. And that is foul back, 0-1. That was a 98 mile per hour fastball. I know, Cecilia, I know. But that's why you're here, right? Because we're not going to break your heart. Yo, 1. 0-2. Now to George Springer. So no balls, 2 strikes to George Springer. Pitching and defense needs to be on point for the Yankees against this Blue Jays lineup. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Well, 1 ball, 2 strikes as Schlittler sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. So Springer battling here. So 1-2 to Schlittler, or to Springer. Another 1-2 pitch coming. Outside, 2-2. Count is even. The 2-2. Grounded foul. And the 2-2. Check swing, foul ball. So still a 2-2 pitch here to George Springer. So the 8th pitch coming up in this at-bat. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One down here in the top of the first. So a good strikeout there for Cam Schlittler. And that'll bring up Addison Barger to the plate. First pitch, way high, 1-0. Yeah, for sure, Stephen B. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Got him with a four-seam fastball. That was 99 miles per hour. Yankees, once again, 3 games behind. At one point, the Yankees were 6.5 games behind, and they've made up a lot of ground in the AL East. Here's the 1-1. Just misses. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Addison Barger. Cecilia, I said 6 innings. 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 99 mile per hour fastball. Alex McKay is your home plate umpire. They say he's pitcher friendly. More inside strikes, more high strikes on right-handed bats. This is his 6th season as a Major League Baseball umpire. Count is even at 2-2 as Schlittler sets the 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. Still 2-2. Let's see if Schlittler could go back-to-back strikeouts here as he sets against Barger. Another 2-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He went around and he struck him out for the 2nd strikeout of the game. Top of the first. Ken Schlittler strike out the side. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate. Let's see if Schlittler could go 1-2-3 here. Line drive, and as I said that, as a 2-out single for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he keeps the inning alive. And that'll bring up Bo Bichette to the plate. And 77 degrees in the Bronx. Feels like 79. Says light jacket weather. It's a beautiful day for a ball game. Beautiful night, should I say. The skies look amazing right now in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. And here's Bo Bichette. First pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. How many innings are you thinking there, Cecilia? What you got? As Schlittler sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. That is a foul ball. It's 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first, top of the first. Let's see if Schlittler can get his 3rd strike out of the game. Vlad Jr. leading there at first. Yo, 2. Foul ball. That was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. You voted 7. I got you. Another 0-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Fouls it off. Still staying alive. Still 0-2. It's Bo Bichette. So 20th pitch coming in this inning from Schlittler as he sets. Another 0-2 pitch coming. And here it is. Foul ball. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. What's up, Alexander? How's it going? Felix, what's up, man? How's it going? What is up? What is up? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub button if you're new. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get the likes up. Another 0-2 pitch. Pitch is down, 1-2. The 1-2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Bo Bichette. Runner on first, 2 outs. Top of the first. 0-0 game. And the 2-2. Looked in the left field, and that's going to drop. So Bellinger picks it up. And Vlad Jr. going home. There's the throw to home plate, and he is safe. And it is an RBI double for Bo Bichette, and the Blue Jays are on the board, leading 1-0 here in tonight's game. Not exactly the way we wanted this game to start, but here we are, folks, and that'll bring up Dalton Varsho to the plate. Like I said, this game is not going to be easy. Oh, 0-1 to Varsho as he swings and misses. What's up, Giku? Here's the 0-1. And that is hit to left field. And Bellinger fields it, throws in. And Bichette stops at third. So the Blue Jays bats doing some work here with 2 outs. Varsho with a single. So we got runners on the corners now. And that'll bring up Alejandro Kirk to the plate. Looks like we got a little meeting on the mound that brings out Matt Blake. So let's see if we could settle down Cam Schlittler. And here comes Alejandro Kirk to the plate. Like I discussed, said in the pregame, man, like this Blue Jays lineup, they find ways, man. They're a pesky team. They're a pesky team, so Schlittler desperately needs to get out of this inning now. He's in a little bit of a jam. Big swing and a miss there by Kirk. 0-1. The 0-1 just misses. 1-1. As the Schlittler's pitch count at 27. If it goes at this pace, I mean, at the most he might see 5. As Schlittler throws over to first to check on Varsho. So Blue Jays are up 1-0 here in the top of the first. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Schlittler trying to get out of this inning. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Schlittler sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Varsho was going. So still a 1-2 count here to Kirk. Pitch number 30 coming up for Schlittler. As he sets, here's the pitch. Another foul ball. So Blue Jays bats really making Schlittler work here. So he says, did I say 7? I meant 2. Ha ha. The 1-2. 2-2. Pitches upstairs, and Varsho steals second base. Now we got runners on second and third with 2 outs. Yeah, a lot of pitches. So probably going to be at this rate, it's probably going to be a short outing here for Schlittler, unfortunately. The 2-2. Full count. And Nathan Lucas is waiting on deck. Yeah, Schlittler's already at 32 pitches. So not what we wanted. Payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Foul ball. Another payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is high, ball 4. Bases are loaded for Nathan Lucas, so the inning is still alive for the Blue Jays here in the top of the first, and Schlittler right now in trouble with the bases loaded. Blue Jays are already leading 1-0 in this game, and here's Ryan Yarbrough already warming up in the bullpen, so not a bad idea actually. So this is probably going to be an early bullpen game. Swing and a miss there by Lucas. It's 0-1. So 35 pitches in this inning. That's a career high for Schlittler. As he sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. 0-2. Let's Get that 2-strike horn playing. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. The Yankees losing 1-0, top of the first. Pitch is high for ball 1, 1-2 now. Bases loaded. 1-2 count. Schlittler sets. Here's the pitch. And that is a hit to right field. That'll drop in front of Judge. And it is now a 2-0 game with the bases loaded. Or 3-0 game. It's 2-run score on that. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. So the nightmare is still continuing here in this top of the first. And Ernie Clement will be coming to the plate now. The number 8 batter is coming to the plate for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays almost going around in order. What's up, Robert? Yeah, Schlittler at 38 pitches. So, like I said, it's probably going to be a short outing for him. They already got Ryan Yarbrough warming up in the bullpen. Well, here's Ernie Clement now. Blue Jays are up 3-0 now here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Schlittler sets on the 0-1 to pitch. That is popped up. Right side, Goldschmidt right there underneath makes the play for out number 3. And finally, the inning is over. Blue Jays are up 3-0, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. And we're going to the bottom of the first. So that might actually do it for Schlittler. 40 pitches. So they're probably going to they might bring in Ryan Yarbrough in the second inning. So, but Yankees bats, Yankees offense got some work to do. So Grisham, Rice, Judge will be due up. But appreciate you all being here on this Friday night. I know it's kind of a bad start, but I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, look, Schlittler's a good pitcher, but he's also, keep in mind, he's a rookie, right? He's got a lot of potential. He's got the stuff. He's got good stuff. But he's also going up against a very good Blue Jays lineup. I'm not sleeping on this lineup at all. So none of us should. But the game will resume here shortly. We're in a commercial break. Bottom of the first will be coming up. So the Yankees bats need to get to work right away. All right, here's Kevin Gossman on the mound. All right, here we go. Grisham is ready to go. He's leading things off here against Gossman. And first pitch, foul ball, 0-1. Looks like Grisham is ready to go now. As Gossman sets on the 0-1 to pitch. The pitch is upstairs, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Grisham. Here's the pitch from Gossman, outside, 2-1. Two one, swing and a miss, 2-2. Cecilia cheering for the Chargers. She doesn't like Mahomes. Oh man. As Gossman sets, here's the 2-2. And it's a grounder hit right to Vlad, and he will take it himself, steps on the bag for the first out. Blue Jays defense, Lucas, Varsho, Barger in the outfield, Clement, Bichette, Jimenez, Vlad Guerrero Jr. in the infield, Springer DHing, Alejandro Kirk at the dish. And Gossman is on the mound for the Blue Jays. And this will bring up Ben Rice to the plate. So let's see what Rice does in his first at-bat tonight as Gossman sets. First pitch, 0-1. And the 0-1, grounded foul, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. There's a grounder. Hit to Jimenez, who throws over to first and gets Rice out. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. And here comes Aaron Judge. Let's see if he could keep the inning alive. Judge's numbers against Gossman, excellent in 58 plate appearances. 6 home runs, 1322 OPS, 356 average in 45 at-bats. Let's see what he does here against Gossman. And Judge hits that ball to right field, and the catch is made by Barger as he was running back for it. Takes a hit away from Judge, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. Jimenez, Springer, Barger coming up for the Blue Jays in the top of the second, 9-1-2 batters, so not productive at all. Not a productive inning. So let's see if Schlittler comes back out. I know they had Yarbrough warming up. So well, we are at a commercial break. The game will resume here shortly. Appreciate everybody being here on this Friday night. Make sure you all hit the like button. Let's get those likes up. Hit that sub button if you're new and you're watching this for the first time. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. But the Yankees are in a little bit of trouble right now. It's still early, still early. Thankfully. So let's see what comes on the mound. Let's see if Schlittler's going to come back out. I know he's at 40 pitches now. Yeah, I mean, you never give up on the team, man. Can't be a fair weather fan. You gotta stick by the team when they win or lose. Yeah, that was solid contact. I agree. That was solid contact, but All right, let's pull up the game cast. Looks like we are back to the game. Yeah, Schlittler's back out on the mound at the top of the second, so let's see if he could have a better inning. Last inning was a miserable one, unfortunately. First pitch is ball one to Jimenez. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Schlittler sets on a 1-1 to pitch. That is popped up, out of play. As McMahon takes a look, it's in the stands. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jimenez. Yeah, Cecilia. The 1-2. Pitch is fouled off. 1-2 still. The 1-2. Broken bat. And McMahon makes the play to first. And they get Jimenez out. 1 down here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up George Springer to the plate. And we're back to the top of the lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. George Springer coming to the plate now. Schlittler's at 45 pitches. So Springer struck out in his first at bat. First pitch. 1-0. The 1-0 is popped up, out of play, 1-1. As Schlittler sets here on the 1-1 to Springer. Here's the pitch. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, he throws heaters, man. Cecilia trying to put, she's wanting another World Series between the Yankees and Dodgers as Springer fouls that pitch off. It's 2-2. Yeah, I don't know if it'll happen. I'm assuming you probably root for the Dodgers, right? When the two teams meet. And the 2-2 to Springer. Did he go around? Yep, he did go around. And Springer's down on strikes. That is the third strikeout of the game for Schlittler as it stands right now. Nah, he went around and didn't hit his arm or nothing. Yeah, I mean, I'll just play it. Well, it looks like it's under review, so let's see here. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool, but yes, NFP Dodgers. I figured, yeah. I feel like he went around, though. That's the other thing, CeeLo. I think he went, I feel like he went around still. It doesn't look like it made contact with the bat, but I feel like he still went around. They're saying he got hit by a pitch, so now Springer's taking first base. I don't even know anymore, man. You never know. Well, inning is still alive. It's 1 out. Springer at first. Here's Barger, who hits that ball to right field, and it's a foul ball. It's 0-1 to Addison Barger. The 0-1, foul back, 0-2. Yeah, the reviews are so slow. Yeah, hit by, I don't know anymore, man. Here's the 0-2. 1-2 now to Addison Barger. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting on deck for the Blue Jays. The 2-2. Full count. Throw over to first, and Springer is back safely at first. As Springer takes his lead at first base. The 3-2, there goes Springer. Foul ball. It was the first inning, man. The first inning, the bats went to work for the Blue Jays there, CeeLo. There goes Springer. And another foul ball. This is what the Blue Jays lineup does, man. They just keep battling. They keep battling. Schlittler already had 57 pitches. The 3-2. And another foul ball. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Another foul ball. So 10th pitch in this at-bat coming up. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Here it is. There goes Springer. And that's ball 4. So runners on first and second now with 1 out. And this is just not Schlittler's night. 40 pitches in the first, 20 right now. He's at 60 pitches. Ryan Yarbrough is warming up in the bullpen. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Bo Bichette's waiting on deck. As Schlittler sets here against Guerrero Jr. Strike 1. Got him on the outside corner. The 0-1. Guerrero hits that ball to left field. And Bellinger could not come up with it. That's going to score. Springer will stop at third. Bellinger almost had it, but could not secure it. The bases are now loaded. Ooh. Man, if he made that play, that would have been huge. That would have been a big second out, but yeah, Springer was running back. He thought he had it. He thought Bellinger had it, but then I thought, yeah, that play was made. I thought a runner was going to score, but luckily not. But bases loaded now here for Bo Bichette. So things could get very ugly very quickly here, folks. There's a strike. And the 0-1. It's a foul ball, 0-2. The last 17 games for Bo Bichette, man. Pretty solid. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is low. Ball 1. 1-2. Dalton Varsho waiting on deck for the Blue Jays. You're good there. And fly ball to center field. That ball catch is made by Grisham. Tagging up is Springer. It is now a 4-0 game. Now we got runners on first and third as Barger tagged up, and he's at third base now. All right, Cecilia, do your thing. And Schlittler at 66 pitches. So Marshall will be at the plate. So Schlittler's night is over. They're going to go Ryan Yarbrough. So Varsho, Kirk, and Lucas are coming up. All right. So Ryan Yarbrough will be coming in. This will be Ryan Yarbrough's first appearance in quite some time. He was hurt. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end that poll. Let's see how many people voted. So 27% of you voted 1 to 3 innings, which you all were correct on that. So good job. Like number 30 stepping out. Nice. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. What's up, Ricky? Yeah, I mean, look, Schlittler's a good pitcher, right? But he's going up against a very good Blue Jays lineup. I mean, that Blue Jays lineup, there's a lot of experience. Schlittler's still a rookie. So, you know, he obviously has the stuff. He's got good stuff. But when you're going up against a very well-experienced lineup that could hit and that makes you work, it's going to make any rookie pitcher's jobs difficult, man. You know, so it's just the way it goes, man. This wasn't his night. That's it. You know. It's all good, Ricky. Yeah, so 1 2/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for Schlittler in an inning and 2/3. But yeah, this just wasn't his night. That's all there's to it. Here's Ryan Yarbrough, who was recalled from AAA on Monday. So this is his first appearance in quite some time. So let's see if Yarbrough could give the Yankees some innings here. The Yankees are down 4-0 in tonight's game. And here's Varsho, who is 1 for 1. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Yeah, no, I understand, Felix. I get it, dude. I'm right there with you, dude. Oh yeah, hat comes off. It's my rule. When the Yankees are losing, the hat comes off. After 0-0, if it's a tie game, hat comes off. So the hat's going to stay off for a little while, it looks like. So 2-0 count here to Varsho. 2 outs, runners on first, third, top of the second. Blue Jays leading 4-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Strikes 2 out. Third, top of second. Blue Jays leading 4-0. Here's the 2-2. Foul ball. Yarbrough sets. Here's another 2-2 pitch. And swing and a miss, and he struck him out for the third out. Hold a second, folks. Yankees are down 4-0, so Once again, the bats, man. The bats need to get to work here. Bats are going to have to get to work. I mean, Yankees have had success against Gossman, but, last couple of starts for Gossman against the Yankees, he pitched very well. So hopefully the Yankees can have a different outcome against him, but they gotta start putting it together now. Egyptian says we're going to score some runs. Little faith. Yeah, I mean, I remember that one game in Toronto where the Yankees were down. What was it, like 8-0 or something? And they came back. They tied it up. They still ended up losing, but this team shows fight. I mean, they have shown fight against the Blue Jays, but it's just the little things that they don't do, and just some of the defensive mistakes from the Yankees in some of those games. So, but still early. I mean, it's 4-0. I know 4-0 is not great. 4-0 is not great, but let's see if the Yankees, if they got it in them. Bottom of the second will be coming up. Bellinger, Stanton, and Jazz will be due up as Bellinger is approaching the plate. Let's get the game cast. What happened to Cam? Just wasn't his game. He's a rookie pitcher going up against a very well-experienced Blue Jays lineup. That's all there is to it. All right, Gossman is about to step on the mound here, and Bellinger will start things off here in the bottom of the second. So let's see if the Yankees could get something going as Gossman sets on the first pitch, or Bellinger hits that high to center field on the first pitch, and Varsho makes the play. So one pitch, one out, just like that. And here's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch, 1-0. As Gossman sets here on the 1-0 against Stanton. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low, 2-0 now to Giancarlo. Here's the 2-0. That is called a strike, 2-1. You're good, Sherry. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Giancarlo. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. It's a full count now to Giancarlo Stanton. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Giancarlo Stanton hits that ball deep into left field, and that ball is gone, and the Yankees are on the board on a solo home run by Giancarlo Stanton. Let's go! The 19th home run of the season for Giancarlo. 112.7 exit deal. 418-foot home run from Giancarlo Stanton. Let's freaking go. Now it's a 4-1 game. So let's see if this provides some kind of spark now to the Yankees lineup. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be coming to the plate. A little bit of noise going on right now at Yankee Stadium as Jazz takes ball one. The 1-0. 2-0 now to the Jazz. Yeah, you did, Sherry. 448th career home run for Giancarlo, 43rd all time. I said Giancarlo would hit a home run too as Jazz swings at a pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Oh, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Jazz calls time. Right, Petruzzi? 2-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Outside. Full count now to Jazz. Yankees need scoreless innings, but scoreless innings doesn't exist. Yeah, no, it doesn't, Richard. That's the problem. The 3-2. Oh, and the umpire said strike three. And Jazz cannot believe it. He thought it was ball four. That pitch looked like it was ball four. I don't know anymore. I know I keep saying that, but I really don't. Oh my God. Look at the replay here. I mean, looks like it's outside the strike zone based on that replay. But second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. That's frustrating. Here's the first pitch to Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Goldschmidt. 1-1 now. You can't stand the Toronto guys? Why, Sherry? How come? I appreciate you being here. I love having you here, but what's up with the? You're gonna have to explain that one. The 1-1, 1-2 now. Another swing and a miss there by Goldschmidt. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, Jazz is still upset about that strike 3 call. The 1-2 pitches in the dirt, 2-2. She says, "Annoying kids, my God." Oh man, are they just being very cringe or something? Being inappropriate? Like, what's the deal? The 2-2, and Goldschmidt strikes out swinging for strike 3. That is the third out of the inning. And we're going to the top of the third, but Giancarlo Stanton gets the Yankees on the board with a big solo home run. "20-somethings, I got you." Oh, what do you cocky and immature? Okay, well, what are you gonna do, Sherry? They're young kids. But I guess you have an option to leave and go elsewhere. I appreciate having you here, though. But top of the third will be coming up. Kirk, Lucas, and Clement. So the Yankees desperately need a 1-2-3 inning to not have these long innings, because the first 2 innings have been long so far for Yankee pitching. Jockey Boy says, thankfully, a solo home run, right? Yeah, for you, right? It's a good thing. Well, let's see if the Yankees can go 1-2-3 here when the game gets back. Cleveland, Tampa Bay 0-0, top of the second. Houston and Texas is 0-0, top of the first. Where's the Royals? Are the Royals playing? I want to say they're playing. Oh, yeah, they're playing against Minnesota right now. 0-0 in that game, bottom of the second. And the Red Sox and Diamondbacks game starting later. It's one of the late games. All right, looks like we're back to the game. Let me pull up the game cast. And here's Alejandro Kirk. Yarbrough back on the mound. First pitch. 1-0. So 1-0. Foul back. 1-1. $19 home runs since July 2nd for Giancarlo, tied for most in the American League with Junior Caminero of the Rays. 1-1. Ooh, just misses. 2-1. That should have been called a strike. Strike two, right? I mean, the 2-1. Pitches inside, 3-1. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. Nathan Lucas is waiting on deck. Yarbrough sets. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. Looks like Rice is going to go talk with Yarbrough. So still 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Kirk. See if Yarbrough could get a strikeout here. The 3-2. Oh, off the foot. McMahon catches it, throws to first, and makes the play. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better out. A perfect out. That was crazy. Like, that was a pitch hit back to Yarbrough, bounced off his foot right into McMahon's glove, and he throws to first. I mean, that was perfect. You couldn't have asked for anything better. It looks like the trainer's out with Boone to talk with Yarbrough. And he just came back from injury, too. Like, this is so annoying. Oh, Cecilia, are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Yeah, you can't throw in the towel. Come on, guys. I know it's frustrating. I get it, man. I get it. We want to, some of us want to give up, but you can't give up. All right, Nathan Lucas at the plate now with 1 out. First pitch is a strike. A grounded foul, 0-2. Oh, there's CC Sabathia in the Yes booth talking with Michael K and Paul O'Neill. I'd love to get CC Sabathia on the channel and talk with him. That would be awesome. Here's the 0-2. Did he go? He did not. It looks like so. 1-2 now to Lucas. Here's the 1-2. Check swing foul. The 1-2. It's a grounder. Hit to Caballero. Fields it. Throws to first. Route number 2. And that'll bring up Ernie Clement to the plate. Sunil, you know what? I actually can see that. I can actually see that, Sunil. That's a good eye. 0-1 to Ernie Clement. So 2 outs here in the top of the third. Blue Jays are leading 4-1 against the Yankees. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is high, 1-1. I wouldn't go Oprah there, buddy. But Al Roker, definitely. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's a grounder. Yarbrough picks it up, tosses it to first for out number 3. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The first 1-2-3 inning of the game for the Yankees. And we're going to the bottom of the third. I agree, Egyptian. They are comical. Well, we are in a commercial break. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. We are in a commercial break. The bottom of the third will be coming up. I'm going to take a quick break myself. I will be right back. All right, we're back, folks. We're back. Oh, I thought the game was back. Sorry about that. Cecilia says, I'm going to leave out the back door and head to Black Angus to watch the game, grab a bite to eat. I'll check in with everyone in a few. All right, be safe there, Cecilia. Enjoy it. Oh, my God. Yeah, Yankees are down 4-1. Let's see if the offense could get something going. Giancarlo Stanton had that solo home run. Yeah, we got a scoreless inning. First 1-2-3 inning of the game, too. All right, we should be back to the game. And Ryan McMahon leading things off here against Gossman. First pitch, called strike one. It's 0-1 here to Ryan McMahon. As Gossman sets here on the 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, 0-2. So far, Gossman with 2 strikeouts, only gave up the 1 run, 1 hit, no walks in 2 innings. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as McMahon goes down on strikes. 1 down. Well, Cleveland beating Tampa Bay right now 5-0 in the top of the second. Braves beating Seattle 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Texas, Houston 0-0, bottom of the first. KC, Minnesota, top of the third, 0-0. And here's Jose Caballero, who takes strike one. Here's the 0-1. Pitcher's low, 1-1. The 1-1. Pitch is outside, 2-1 now to Caballero. As Gossman sets the 2-1. Caballero bunts. And the third baseman, Clement, makes the play, gets Caballero out. So good attempt there by Caballero, but Clement barehands it and makes the perfect throw to first to get Caballero out. So second out of the inning, and we're back to the top of the lineup. And here's Trent Grisham. And the first pitch is ball one. The 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And Grisham pops that one up. Clement calling it and makes the play for out number 3. Yankees go down in order. Top of the fourth coming up. And it's a 4-1 game. Let me go ahead and gotta fix the lighting in here. Sun's coming through. Hold on, folks. Hold on. But the top of the fourth will be coming up momentarily. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's hit those likes. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. All right, Sherry. Yeah, offense not looking great so far, but never know with the Yankees bats. Sometimes it's like they get going early, or sometimes they get going later. We'll see what Yarborough does in the top of the fourth. That top of the third, that was the first 1, 2, 3 inning the Yankees had. All right, let's get back to the game. What up, Theo? What's going on, buddy? Yo. And Jimenez leading things off here for the Blue Jays as he bunts, but it's a foul ball, 0-1. Let's get those likes up, folks. Appreciate you all being here. Guys and gals are the best. So Yarborough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2 now to Jimenez. We are at 35 likes. 15 more likes to 50. Can we make it happen? Or are there 15 people out there that have not hit the like button? As Yarborough sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Still 1-2. And George Springer waiting on deck for the Blue Jays as Yarborough sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that is hit to right field, and Judge is right there. Makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up George Springer to the plate. So George Springer hit by a pitch in the second, scored a run. 0-for-1 in tonight's game. Struck out in his first at bat. First pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Springer strikes out. Second out of the inning. Addison Barger at the plate. He's 0-for-1 in tonight's game. First pitch. Strike 1. Yarborough with the 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder hit to Jazz. He fields it. Throws over to first. For out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning here for Ryan Yarborough. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Rice, Judge, Bellinger. So Yankees bats, once again, they got to get hot. They got to get something going. Are they going to review that strikeout like they did when he pleaded to the umps that it hit him? I mean, I don't know, man. The calls by all these umpires is just so inconsistent. I mean, all across the board for all teams, they're making it so much easier for the ABS system to be implemented. Once the ABS system is implemented, that's it. Like, you know, there's no excuses. Yeah, Yarbrough, so far so good. You know, great to have him back in the bullpen, man. We've been missing him. No, they definitely can't win with one hit. That's impossible. I don't want to say impossible, but for a game like this, no way. Sherry was like, I even was like, wow, yeah. But the bottom of the fourth will be coming up. Yankees bats need to get to work here. So Rice, Judge, and Bellinger will be due up. And we'll pull the game cast. Game will resume here shortly. And here we go. Here's Ben Rice. He takes ball one. Rice is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. The 1-0. Called strike. 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Ben Rice. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. We got Aaron Judge waiting on deck. The 2-1. Rice rips that to right field. Oh, what a catch by the girl there in foul territory. Nicely done. It's a foul ball. It was a line drive, but it was a foul ball. But nice catch there by the foul girl. That was awesome. But it's 2-2 now. Man, let's put her in the outfield. She can make plays. And the 2-2. And Rice pops that up. And Bichette makes the play. 1 down. That'll bring up Aaron Judge to the plate. And Judge is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Swing and a miss by Judge, 0-1. The 0-1 pitches inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oliver Garrett, what's up? He says the football game is on YouTube, guys. Oh, the football. Okay, yeah, tonight's game. That's the one in Brazil, isn't it? Judge pops that one up. It is out of play, 1-2 now. believe that game is in Brazil. Chargers, Chiefs. Looks like the Chargers are winning right now, 7-0 against the Chiefs. Yeah. Gotcha, Oliver. How's it going, man? 1-2. And Judge pops that one up to right field, and Barger makes the play. So 2 down now here in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. The 50s versus the Harbaughs in Brazil. Oh, boy. There's Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. And Bellinger hits it right to Jimenez, who makes the play. And Yankees go down in order. Top of the 5th coming up. Still a 4-1 game. Blue Jays are leading. Top of the 5th will be coming up. So you'll have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho coming to the plate. Let's see if Ryan Yarbrough can have another 1, 2, 3 innings. So far, so good for Yarbrough. Let's check his outing real quick. So far, I mean, two and a third, struck out 2. So he's doing what he's doing what he can. Let's see. Atlanta, the Braves are beating the Mariners 1-0. Cleveland's beating Tampa Bay 5-0. Kansas City's up 2-0 against Minnesota. Houston's up 1-0 against the Rangers. This game is 4-1. Top of the 5th will be coming up. So the Yankees bats still don't have an answer for Gossman. So other than the Giancarlo Stanton home run, but Yankees bats have not been able to put anything together. Yeah, they're definitely not making Gossman work, man. There's zero patience at the plate. And it looks like we are heading back to the game. There's a beautiful night there in New York City. All right, here's Yarbrough back on the mound. Guerrero Jr. leading things off for the Blue Jays. And he takes strike 1. We're in the top of the 5th, 4-1 game. Blue Jays are leading. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. Yeah, offense is not great for the Yankees right now. The 1-1. Foul back 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Vlad Guerrero Jr., who's 2 for 2 in tonight's game. As Yarbrough sets. Here's the 1-2. And that is hit to right field, and that ball is gone. A solo home run from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's now a 5-1 game. So the nightmare still continues. So Guerrero Jr. 3 for 3 in tonight's game. And here's Bo Bichette. He takes strike one. One and one now to Bo. So 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. So Bichette 1 for 1, double, sac fly, run, 2 RBIs. Tonight's game so far. 1-2. That is popped up. Shallow right, Judge running in. Jazz is right there. Oh, come on, guys. You gotta. There was a miscommunication. Judge was running in. Jazz was going back. He was running back towards the ball, and they just let the ball drop. Cannot do that, man. Yeah, Judge accepts blame on that. So, yeah, you should have called him off if you were going to make the play, man. Runner on first with nobody out now. There's Dalton Varsho at the plate. Kirk is right after him. Here's the 0-1. There's strike 2. And the 0-2. Outside, 1 and 2. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Outside, 2 and 2 now to Varsho. So Blue Jays have a 5-1 lead now on a solo home run by Vlad Guerrero Jr. Top of the 5th. Runner on first, nobody out. 2-2 count here to Varsho. As Yarbrough sets the 2-2. That was hit to Jazz. He throws over to second, gets the out at second. So Bichette out at second, Varsho at first now. So runner on first, 1 out. And that'll bring up Alejandro Kirk to the plate. Kirk 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. First pitch, inside, 1-0. And the 1-0. 2-0 now to Kirk. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Yarbrough sets here on the 2-1 against Kirk. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Yarbrough strikes out Kirk for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Nathan Lucas to the plate. And here's Nathan Lucas with 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch, strike one, 0-1. And Yarbrough throws to first. Check on Varsho. Here's the 0-1. It's a grounder. Oh, what a stop by McMahon. And he fires to first, gets Lucas out. What a play by Ryan McMahon. That is the third out of the inning, and we're going to the bottom of the fifth. McMahon definitely takes a hit away on that one. That's our third baseman. Yeah, McMahon's a solid third baseman. That dude is. I love what he's doing at third base. And Stanton, Jazz, Goldschmidt will be due up here in the bottom of the fifth. And the stint potentially stretching back. I'm just reading your question here, Sunil. White Sox are up 5-4. Okay. I mean, possibly Sunil. Who knows? If Yarbrough can, I mean, so far he's pitching a good game. I mean, despite giving up that home run, but it's one game. We gotta see how he does over these next, these next stretch of games. So maybe they do give him the nod for the playoff spot and not have Schlittler. And you want to have that experience, so that never hurts, clearly. Yeah, Yankees bats need to get something going here. It's bottom of the fifth is coming up, so they got to get something going. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's see how many likes we're at right now. Yeah, we're at 36 likes. Are there 14 people out there that have not hit the like button? Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. It does really help out the stream. All right, back to the game. Giancarlo Stanton leading things off. He's the only one with an RBI with that solo home run off of Gossman. So Stanton, Jazz, Goldschmidt due up. So 1-0 here to Giancarlo as Gossman sets to 1-0. Ground ball foul. 1-1. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Giancarlo. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Stanton. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays leading 5-1. Here's the pitch. And Giancarlo strikes out. Strikes out swinging. 1 down. And that'll bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. So here's Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 0 for 1. He struck out in his last at-bat on a questionable call. And there's a grounder hit right to the second baseman, Jimenez, as he makes the play. So out number 2. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Gausman sets here against Goldschmidt. First pitch, foul ball. The Yankees offense is lifeless tonight, folks. They are lifeless, man. Gausman is pitching well so far against these guys. The 0-1. Grounded foul, 0-2. As Gausman sets here on the 0-2 against Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder hit to Bo, who fires to first, and the Yankees go down in order. Yankees offense piss poor tonight. Top of the 6th, Clement, Jimenez, Springer coming up. 8-9-1 batters coming up in the top of the 6th for the Blue Jays. But we're in a commercial break. I'm going to take another break here. I'll be right back, folks. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub button, share this channel out with everyone you know. Greatly appreciate it. Be right back. All right. Looks like we are back to the game. First out recorded. Clement flies out to Aaron Judge. And that'll bring up Andres Jimenez to the plate. Blue Jays are leading this game 5-1. We're in the top of the sixth. Ryan Yarbrough still on the mound for the Yankees. So 0-1 to Jimenez, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Or 0 for 2. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. It's a grounder. It's a Caballero. Fields it, throws to first for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the sixth. And that'll bring up George Springer to the plate. First pitch to Springer. Foul back, 0-1. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Grounded foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitches in the dirt, 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 1-2. Two and two. A 2-2. It's a grounder. Hits a third. McMahon charging. Fires to first. And gets Springer out. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the sixth coming up. McMahon, Caballero, Grisham. So 8-9-1 batters coming up for the New York Yankees. So once again, bats got to get something going. The bats have been absolutely silent for the Yankees. Well, we are in a commercial break. Bottom of the sixth will be coming up. The Yankees are down 5-1. Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that sub button if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, White Sox are beating the Tigers 7-4. Mets are up 5-4 against the Reds. Milwaukee up 4-2. 1-1 game between the Dodgers and Orioles. Atlanta is beating Seattle 1-0. Cleveland beating Tampa Bay 5-0. KC beating Minnesota 2-1. Texas is up 3-1 against the Astros. So, and Boston, Arizona playing later in a little less than an hour. But how's everybody's Friday night going? Everybody's Friday night going pretty good. Anybody have any Weekend plans coming up? Any fun plans coming up? Or just kind of hanging out at the house? Yeah, Yarbrough's doing a good job. I mean, he just gave up that solo homer, but other than that, he's been pretty solid. You know, I have no complaints. All right, we're back to the game here. And looks like there's a bit of a delay. Oh, baseball on the field. All right, McMahon is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth. He is 0 for 1. So let's see what McMahon does here in the second at bat. And looks like we're ready to go now. First pitch, ball 1. A 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Here's Caballero waiting on deck as Gossman sets on the 1-1 to pitch. 1-2 now to Ryan McMahon. McMahon in his last 8 games, .346 batting average, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. So his bat's been really good the last 8 games. I know we've often talked about how his bat isn't the greatest, but those last 8 games, those numbers are great. 1-2. Outside, 2-2 now to Ryan McMahon. Yeah. The 2-2. Pitch is outside. Full count now to McMahon. Yankees 3 games back in the AL East. Blue Jays in first place. Here's the 3-2, and it's ball 4. Pitch in the dirt. McMahon leads things off here with a walk. Yankees get their leadoff man on. And that's the first walk issued by Gossman. Yankees haven't had a base runner on at first at all. The only run that they got is the solo home run from Giancarlo. So here's Jose Caballero, who's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. And Caballero pops it up on the first pitch to center field. Varsho is right there, makes the play as McMahon gets back to first. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. So we got to work these at-bats. And the first pitch to Grisham. Grisham pops it up on the first pitch. What are we doing here, man? As Varsho pops out, makes the play. Route number 2. Work the count, guys. Make him pitch. Make him throw some pitches. What are we doing? And here's Ben Rice to the plate with 2 outs. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive. Tomorrow's matchup is going to be Chris Bassett versus Luis Hill. So it's going to be another tough matchup for the Yankees. Let's see how Luis Hill does tomorrow. First pitch to Rice. And he hits a grounder right to Clement. Makes the play. I don't. Wow. That was like a non-productive inning. Talk about, oh my God. They must have some dinner plans, man. What was that all about? It just looks like the Yankees bats are not even trying. That was a pathetic inning. My God, man. What was that all about? Brandon Lee, what's up? How's it going? I mean, at this rate, it's looking that way, man. I mean, shoot, he's at 65 pitches. The pitch count is good. He could very well pitch a complete game if things keep going this way. And if the Yankees' bats are going to perform this way. Yeah, but I mean, or the Name That Yankee. I don't know if everybody saw the Name That Yankee. Can anybody name that Yankee? This game isn't really on Boone though, man. This players they gotta come up, man. They gotta perform. Yeah, exactly, Egyptian. Varsho, I mean, it's not just Varsho, Brandon Lee. I mean, really, that whole lineup is very productive. I wouldn't just say it's just Varsho. Oh, is the one guy you don't want to hit. I mean, I see what. Sorry, I misread your comment there. Yeah, as far as when the Yankees stay. Yeah, I get. Sorry, I misread your comment. I apologize. And Yarbrough picks it up, tosses it to first, gets Barger out. One down. We're in the top of the seventh. It's a 5-1 game. Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen now. So then, Dom, if when the Yankees win games, is that on the manager too, or do they win in despite of Boone? I'll ask that question real quick. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 for 3 in tonight's game. His bat's been hot tonight. Two and 0. It is 3-0 now to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Three and 1. There's a strike to Guerrero Jr. Bo Bichette waiting on deck. Yarbrough sets here on the 3-1. The pitch. Strike 2, got him on the outside corner. Guerrero Jr. thought ball 4. He thought that twice. Umpire says, nope, you're getting back here. The 3-2. It's a grounder. Caballero fields it. Fires to first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Bo Bichette to the plate. First pitch to Bichette is low for ball 1-0. Bichette 2 for 2 in tonight's game. And that one's hit into center field as Bichette is 3 for 3 in tonight's game, so he keeps the inning alive. So that's a single for Bichette, and that's going to bring Aaron Boone out. Looks like he's going to make a pitching change. Yarbrough did throw. That was his 70th pitch. So, in all fairness, Yarbrough did his thing. The only thing with him was just he gave up that home run, but looks like they're talking right now. All right, I guess he's going to leave him in there. Yeah, Yarbrough was like, man, just leave me in. I want to complete this. And first pitch to Varsho, swing and a miss, 0-1. What's up, Scotto? What's up, Jared? Yo, 1. All the way, 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. The 0-2 is popped up. Foul territory. Goldschmidt runs in, makes the play. And that'll do it. And now we're going to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch, folks. I'm going to take a break myself. I'm going to leave you all with some tunes. So get up, get a drink, get a snack, get some food. Come right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes, and I will be right back. right, folks, we're back to the game. Here we are, bottom of the seventh. Judge, Bellinger, Stanton due up. Gausman still in the game for the Blue Jays. 2-0 now to Aaron Judge. And the 2-0 to Judge is in there for a strike, 2-1. Judge 0 for 2 tonight as Gausman sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's a hit up the middle. And that is a single for Aaron Judge. He gets his first hit of the night. And that is the second hit for the New York Yankees. So let's see if the Yankees could get something going here. And here's Cody Bellinger. And first pitch is outside, 1-0 to Cody Bellinger. Bellinger 0 for 2 tonight. Two and 0 now to Cody Bellinger. The 2-0. Pitch is fouled back, 2-1 now to Bellinger. So 2 balls, 1 strike. We are here in the bottom of the seventh. The Yankees are down 5-1. Judge is at first base with nobody out. 2-1 count here to Cody Bellinger. The 2-1. That is called a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Bellinger hits a grounder. Let's see if this turns into a double play. And Judge is out at second, but Bellinger will be will be safe at first. So they do get the out at second base, and that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. Clement steps on the bag, makes the throw to first, but Bellinger was safe. So Judge almost made it to second base. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton with the only RBI in tonight's game with a solo home run. First pitch, 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0. Checking with first base umpire, saying he did not go. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Giancarlo. Two balls, 1 strike as Stanton fouls that pitch back. As Gausman sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch to Stanton. That's a Line drive to left field. It's a base hit. So runners on first and second. So that's the third hit of the night for the Yankees. Second hit for Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3, and that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. So Yankees bats trying to make some noise here, but let's see what they can do. If they can make anything happen with Jazz coming to the plate now. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in tonight's game. So Yankees bats need to get something going here. What's going on here? Oh, it looks like there's pitch comm issues. And you got Dominguez warming up in the bullpen along with Little in the Blue Jays bullpen. So things getting a little interesting, but let's see if the Yankees could turn this into something positive. Have an opportunity to get some runs here. Grounded foul. Yeah, so the Yankees have an opportunity to try to get some runs here. They only have 1 run on the board. The 0-1. Pitch is low, 1-1. And Paul Goldschmidt waiting on deck. Swing and a miss, 1-2 now to Jazz. I hope so there, Sunil. And Jazz strikes out on a high pitch. That's Gossman's 5th strikeout of the game. And Jazz is now 0 for 3. That's going to bring up Paul Goldschmidt. This is the most Yankees have made any bit of noise with the bats, having runners on first and second. They haven't had that all game up until now. The bats have been that bad tonight for the Yankees, folks. But here's Paul Goldschmidt. It's up to him to try and keep this inning alive. First pitch to Goldschmidt in the dirt, 1-0. Goldschmidt 0 for 2 tonight. As Gossman sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now to Paul Goldschmidt. The 2-0. Called strike. 2-1. All good, Cecilia. Appreciate you. Just enjoy the food. As soon as the food comes, enjoy that food. Pitch is fouled back, 2-2. The 2-2. Bellinger fouls it back. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. And Bellinger pops it up to right field. And Barger makes the play. So, inning over. Top of the 8th coming up. Kirk, Lucas, and Clement coming up. Looks like Mark Leiter Jr. will be coming into the game as he's warming up in the dugout. But yeah, nothing. Yankees had something going, but turned into nothing. That was like the most action you've seen from the bats tonight. But still a 5-1 game, top of the 8th coming up. Kirk, Lucas, and Clement will be due up. I mean, really the only positive for the Yankees tonight is Ryan Yarbrough. I mean, he pitched 5 1/3, gave up 3 hits, only gave up that 1 homer to Vlad Guerrero Jr., struck out 3. I mean, he pitched a good game, in all fairness. Cecilia says, I may become schizophrenic. That's hilarious. Yeah, not looking good at all. Not looking good at all for the Yankees. So the game's slowly winding down. Top of the 8th is going to be coming up. Yeah, I mean, Yarbrough did save the Yankees' pen. That's for freaking sure, man. He did. We are in a commercial break. Looks like we're going to get back here in just a minute. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's get those likes up. Appreciate all the new subs. If you're watching this for the first time and you're not subbed up, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so Gausman so far, 7 innings, 3 hits, gave up only the 1 run, walked 1, struck out 5, 88 pitches. And here's Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound. 1-0 to Kirk. So let's see if Leiter could keep it here at 5-1. Don't hate to get for this game to get worse. And Kirk sends that one to the moon. It's a foul ball, out of play. Ball's in the stands. We are at 39 likes, folks. Can we get one more like to 40? Or can we hit 50 likes? Can we get one more like to 40? Here's the 1-1. Pitches in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Pitches in the dirt, 3-1. The 3-1 is popped up. Judge is running towards foul territory, but it is out of play. It's a full count now. It's 3-2 now to Kirk. The 3-2. Foul ball. The 3-2. Ball 4 to Kirk. So leadoff walk here for Alejandro Kirk. Blue Jays get their leadoff man on. And that'll bring up Nathan Lucas to the plate. And here's Lucas. We take strike one. Lucas is 1 for 3 tonight. What's up, Pixelmon? Yeah, I hear you, man. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And the 0-2. Wow, pitch. Goes to the backstop. Kirk will go to second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Lucas. Kirk is at second base on the wild pitch. Nobody out, top of the 8th. Toronto winning 5-1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. 1 down. Cecilia, you're funny. All right, here's Ernie Clement. And he hits that ball to left field, and that'll drop. It's a fair ball. And Kirk is going to score. It's going to be a 6-1 game now. And Clement going for 3. And he's off the bag. They got him out. Round number 2. Well, it's an RBI double for Clement. And he got a little greedy there, try to take third base. I appreciate the effort or the attempt there, but Bellinger couldn't field it, and then runs back, picks up the ball, throws to third to McMahon, and Clement is out. Looks like he got him out before he could even reach third base. So 2 outs, but the Blue Jays do get another run. It's a 6-1 game now. So the Yankees are down by 5. And Jimenez is at the plate now with 2 outs. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. He's got an 0-1 count against him. Here's the pitch from Leiter Jr. Pitches in the dirt, 1-1. So 2-1 here to Jimenez. Two balls, 2 strikes. Play that 2-strike forward. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on base. Blue Jays leading 6-1. As Leiter Jr. sets the 2-2. Pitches low, full count to Jimenez. So 3 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Leiter Jr. sets. Payoff pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Jimenez for out number 3. And bottom of the 8th is coming up. And we're in a commercial break. Yankees down 6-1. McMahon, Caballero, and Grisham will be due up. Do the Yankees have any sort of comeback in them? Hard to come back when you're down 5. Yeah, it's been a pretty disappointing game for the most part. Really, I mean, the bats were just dead. Pixelmon, that's funny. Yeah, it's been a pretty. Yeah, the offense has just been non-existent, really. And yeah, it all started in the first inning, man. Just Schlittler just couldn't get that third out, and the Blue Jays just scored with 2 outs. And that's all she wrote, man. It's just, and then Gausman did his job. Yankees bats, no answer to Gausman whatsoever. Yeah, analytics. I'm definitely not. They got to New York at 6 a.m. Yeah, the players are probably tired too. I mean, yeah, they didn't have an off day, and it's not like yesterday's game was an early one. The Blue Jays had a day off, so I'm sure the Yankees are tired. I mean, I'm not making excuses, but you got a point there, CeeLo. These guys are probably worn out. So bottom of the 8th, and Gausman is back out. He'll be facing McMahon as McMahon takes strike 1. McMahon 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. The 0-1. 1-1. 1-1 now to McMahon. There's Bellinger, Bat Riley. That was Goldschmidt flied out. Really? You warm up in a dugout as a relief pitcher, want to get away? Bonus question. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Sunil. The 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Cashman and Boone will both be back next. Yeah, they will be. And, Cashman's contract is up after 2026. So what happens after that? I mean, we'll see. And Boone's contract is expires after 2027. So I don't know. And McMahon pops that up to right field. Barger is right there. He makes the play. Oh. All right. Gotcha, Sunil. And here's Caballero at the plate. And the first pitch off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. As a grounder hit to Clement, who throws over to first for out number 2. Here's Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 3. He takes ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now to Grisham. Yeah, Dom Anthony, I mean, as much as fans like to complain about this team, they're going to still attend the games. The 2-0, and they're still going to buy the merchandise. 2-1 now to Trent Grisham. Gossman about to throw his 100th pitch of the game. The 2-1. And Grisham hits that to center field, and that is a 2-out single for Trent Grisham as he keeps the inning alive. And that is his first hit of the night. And here comes Ben Rice to the plate. So they're going to keep Gossman in there to face Ben Rice, who's 0 for 3. First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ben Rice. The Yankees are 3-7 against the Blue Jays this season. It's probably going to be 3-8 at this rate. The 1-2. Rice gets a piece of it, staying alive. Still 1-2. Yankees are 17-22 against the AL East. Let's try to get to 40 likes, folks. We just need one more like. So if there's anybody in the chat that does not hit the like button, hit that like button. Let's get to 40. Ground ball to Clement. Fields it, throws to first, and that's going to do it. And Yankees go down, and it's top of the ninth coming up, top of the order coming up for the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, right, Egyptian? I mean, you had fans talking about how the Yankees should just some fans, not all fans, some fans saying that the Yankees should just give up on the season and just go focus on 2026. Basically, just forget about making the postseason, because they're gonna lose in the postseason anyway. So what's the point? Kind of a silly mentality to have. And then if they didn't make the postseason, and Yankees fans were gonna say, "Oh, they didn't make the postseason. They need to clean house." So, I guess pick your poison. But the top of the ninth will be coming up for the Blue Jays. Yankees are down 6-1. So yeah, there's just like no hope whatsoever, man, in tonight's game. Named that Yankee was Alberto Castillo, if anybody was wondering. Yeah, Jockey Boy, he's pitched an excellent game. As I said during the pregame, you know, he could definitely go 6-7 innings, and he's gone over that, so he's gone 8. I mean, he's at 105 pitches. I don't know if he'll be back out. No, probably not. I'm just joking. All right, let's get back to the game here. And it looks like we have Camilo Doval on the mound for the New York Yankees. So let's see how he does here in the top of the ninth against the top of the order of the Blue Jays. And Springer hits that ball to left field. Running back is Bellinger. He makes the play. Springer gave that one a ride. So 1 down. And Addison Barger will be coming to the plate now. And here's Addison Barger. As the ball sets, first pitch. Pops it up on the first pitch. Foul territory. Goldschmidt right there. Makes the catch. That ball, there must have been a lot of spin on that ball. It's 2 outs now. And here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who is 3 for 4 in tonight's game. Umpire making a trip to the mound. Looks like there's a problem on the mound. All right, looks like we're ready to go now. And first pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to Vlad Guerrero. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Toronto winning 6-1. Foul ball, still 0-2. The 0-2. Ground ball, and that gets through for a 2-out single for Guerrero. He is 4 for 5 tonight. And that's going to bring Bo Bichette to the plate. Bo Bichette is 3 for 3 tonight. And first pitch to Bichette, 1-0. The 1-0. Ball gets away. Guerrero will now take second. So 2-0 count here to Bo Bichette. The 2-0. 3-0 now to Bo Bichette. The 3-0. 4-pitch walk to Bichette. Runners on first and second now. And that'll bring up Dalton Varsho to the plate. One and 0 to Varsho. The 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if the ball can get out of the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Fisher and Dominguez warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. Here's the 1-2. And that is a line drive to right field, and that's going to go to the wall. Guerrero's going to score. It's a 7-1 game. And Bichette will stop at third. And that is a RBI double for Varsho. And it's now a 7-1 game. And that'll bring up Alejandro Kirk to the plate. Yeah, you leave that pitch hanging, man. They're gonna smash that. And 1-0 to Kirk. Here's the 1-0. And McMahon fields it, fires to first for out number 3. The Blue Jays get another run. It's a 7-1 game, so last chance for the New York Yankees. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. Judge, Bellinger, Stanton are coming up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Duvall, man. I really don't. He's supposed to be good. I know he is good. He's got the stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with him. Yeah, I don't know if he could just get his Yeah, if because when he gets on, he could get on like he's good, but yeah, I don't know what's been going on with him. He hasn't played well. But bottom of the ninth coming up. Appreciate all you folks tuning in to tonight's game. I know it's been a hard one to call and watch. I get it. But make sure you all hit the subscribe button if you're new. All right, let's continue growing this channel. Share this channel out with everyone you know. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's hit those likes. Let's get to 40 likes if we can. Let's try to get to 40 likes. Yeah, we just need one more like to 40. Can we get to 40 likes? All right, we're back to the game. Let's see if Gossman's going to be back. I wouldn't think so. He's at 105 pitches. So Judge, Bellinger, Stanton will be due up. So last chance for the Yankees to try to make something happen. They're down by 6 runs. And Braden Fisher is in the game for the Blue Jays. Miles Straw takes over at left field. Nathan Lucas is in right field. And here's Braden Fisher for the Blue Jays. First pitch to Judge is high for ball 1. I agree, Scotto. Two and 0 now to Judge. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1 now to Judge. Did he go? Yes, he did. First base umpire said it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 2-2. Ball 3. There's Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4 to Judge. So leadoff man is on for the Yankees. Judge draws a walk, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate, who's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Bellinger fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. As Fisher sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Bellinger pops that one up in the infield. Looks like Bo Bichette is right there. Makes the play. 1 down. The Yankees are 2 outs away from losing this game. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. 6 bloops and a blast. Real easy, real easy. So Stanton 2 for 3 in tonight's game. First pitch is in there for strike 1. The 0-1. There's strike 2. 0-2 now to Giancarlo. There's a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. An inning-ending double play to end this game. And there was my 1 double play prediction that I got right. And, of course, it comes in at the end of the game. So, yeah, Yankees lose this game 7-1. And they lose the opener. So they're going to have to win tomorrow to avoid losing the series. The Yankees have lost this game. And they're now, at the moment, tied with the Red Sox for the wild card. And I think the Red Sox are playing right now. Yeah, they're playing right now against Arizona, top of the second. Arizona beating Boston 1-0 in the top of the second. So, not much to talk about, folks. Not much to talk about. The Yankees just simply stunk it up tonight. I'm not going to – there's really nothing to break down. The bats just didn't really come through. The pitching, Cam Schlittler just didn't have a great outing. And it just all went downhill from there, and Gausman just pitched a gem. That's what it boils down to. So, but this game is over. The Yankees lost 7-1. They got to bounce back tomorrow afternoon, and they got to wake up, do it all over again. So Luis Hill will be on the mound tomorrow to face Chris Bassett. So we'll see how that turns out. But the Yankees have to come back a lot better. So anyway, folks, thank you, CeeLo. Anyway, folks, yeah, the game is over. Just make sure you all hit the like button on the way out if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're watching this. We greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. If you're watching this on a rerun, hit that like button. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's continue growing this channel. All right? Have a good night, Jockey. But hopefully a better outcome tomorrow. And keep your notifications on. I'm not sure if I'm going to call tomorrow afternoon's game. Just keep the notification. I might have a few things I'm trying to get done. But if I do, just know that I will go live if, there's a 50-50 chance. So if not, I'll try and do like a post game and we can talk about the game tomorrow's game. But anyway, folks, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all very much. Have a great night, everyone. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Have a great night. And as always,